I would probably describe it as pretty frequent, especially when I don't have anything else going on.
Usually I just use social media just to connect with my friends, keep them in the loop of like the outside world.
My use for social media, I think, is different every time I kind of get on it. Obviously, being an athlete, I use it to kind of promote like athletics or anything that has to do with our team in general.
So I just got off of social media. I only use TikTok, and I use that a lot, quite a lot. But before I used Snapchat and Instagram all day long, every day.
So the apps I use the most are probably TikTok and Snapchat, and I use them for fun.
Probably TikTok. I don't really use the others as much. I kind of like went through a phase my senior year of high school where I found that other things were more important to me than being on my phone all the time.
So the only social media that I use would probably be YouTube. I use a lot of my time is watching videos and commenting on them and responding to other comments.
So I mostly use Snapchat and TikTok. I did use Instagram a lot, but I deleted it this past year.
Instagram will definitely be number one. I think Instagram is probably the most addicting to me, and then second would probably be Snapchat, just because it's so quick and friendly, and you kind of get your point across with whoever you want to connect with.
I would say top 4: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and then TikTok. 4.
Probably use Instagram the most, I would say, and Snapchat.
Daily would be 3 hours.
I have zero idea what my screen time is.
But I'd say probably 6.5 hours a day.
Maybe like 3 hours, 4 hours.
On a daily basis, I know that it is 3 hours. It's normally around 3:30.
3.5 to 4.5 hours a day.
I would say around 8 hours a day.
Nine hours and 19 minutes.
It's about 3.5 hours.
It says 5 hours and 5 hours and 14 minutes today.
7 hours.
Okay, it says my average screen time is 11 hours and 58 minutes.
I just turned on the screen time app. I didn't know that was a thing before, so I can now.
I don't have it on.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm addicted to YouTube, yeah. Probably. Considering I don't use any other apps, like normally I wouldn't think of that as addiction, but thinking about it now, I do use YouTube a lot.
I wouldn't say I'm addicted. I definitely kind of divvy up my time when it comes to school and studying and working.
I actually just got Instagram like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But I actually deleted it off my phone, so I still have an account. I don't have it on my phone just to try to not be on it as much. So kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say addicted. I could go without it, but I prefer to have it.
I would say that I'm a lot less addicted than I have been, but I've taken steps to be less addicted.
I believe I could go without using apps.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is just music. I love music,
I
and
think so. I only really use it in situations where I feel awkward, I guess, or if I'm just really bored.
Yeah.
No, I probably would be able to go a day without my phone, but that's just for messaging and the actual phone. I could go without my social media apps for a day.
No.
Yeah, I could actually go without my phone. I have done it before.
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, I do think I have some self-control when it comes to social media. It will definitely be a challenge, but I'll be up for it. That's kind of the only way when you're in college or when you're away from home and everything else. Like, it's the only way you can connect with people and like keep in the loop of everything. So yeah, I would definitely feel left out when it comes to that.
It makes me feel bored and left out because I don't know what my friends are doing.
But yeah, definitely, I feel kind of left out sometimes, not knowing what's going on in the social media world.
Yeah. I feel like there's always news coming in from around the world, and it's so easy to see it on social media. So I feel like I'm missing out on stuff.
I've been sleeping better, and my mental health has been better, and the only thing is I feel like I'm missing out on like what everyone's doing and like what people are talking about, I guess. But so far it's been good without it.
I think I have a fear of missing out when it comes to like new videos being posted on YouTube and not being in like an early commenter on the videos, but I don't get shaky or anything like that.
My withdrawal symptoms are probably being bored and like feeling like I need to have my phone on me, and I do not have strategies. I just get back on my phone.
That's when TikTok kind of came in to the picture, and I've kind of used TikTok as another outlet to use it as a way in my free time.
Distracting myself if I have homework, trying to put my phone in the other room for a little while, or leaving my charger in the other room.
Definitely certain hobbies you can pick up, reading a book for one, and drawing, that's something I do, and you just focusing on school.
I don't think I have any symptoms.
Yeah.
I would say that, you just kind of feel like you missed out, but it's kind of no big deal.
Withdrawal symptoms, like I'll like check my phone or like think I got a notification and like just check it even though I know I didn't really get a notification, and then just go on it after that, so I won't really stop myself.
An app called Forest, and what this does is it blocks out a certain amount of time where you can't be on your phone, and it'll plant a tree for you if you don't. Also turned off my notifications for Snapchat, so I found that the constant ringing wasn't there, so then it was a lot easier to not look at my phone as much.
I usually kind of just scratch my neck and stuff like that.
To an extent, I know they exist, and so like for TikTok, obviously on the For You page, it's going to bring up what you like the most or comment on the most. And then I've heard for ads, similar things happen, just what you interact with the most will show up on your feed. But other than that, I don't know that much.
No, I do.
No.
I mean, I'm aware of them in general.
Algorithms, I know, is kind of like tailors like your feed or something to like like what you like to.
I kind of aware of it, but not really sure how they work.
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit. I've heard that algorithms usually like they make it so that the things you see on social media, they're like in your interest. There's something that you're interested in, so it kind of keeps you staying on social media per se.
I have not.
No, but I've had some friends that recommended it to me. They like it. They thought it was very informative, so I would definitely watch it.
I have not.
No.
Yes, I have.
I have not.
Nice. Yes, I watched it with you.
If it wasn't there, I probably would use social media less because it's not, tailor-made for me.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't use it that much, but
I think if I had more control over it, I'd probably put the things on it that I wanted to see the most, so I'd end up spending more time on it.
I feel like I was a little bit more conscious about when I would check the apps I usually check.
It wouldn't. I'd still go on just as much. I don't care.
Not really. I still use social media. I still use social media regularly. I mean, just the way that I do. But I have noticed from the documentary, I did have noticed how social media causes you to stay on longer.
I think it would make me think a little bit more about my social media usage, but I don't think it would necessarily affect me. I don't think I would change what I do already.
Well, if we stick with me just using YouTube a lot, I think it helps my social media use because now I'm getting videos that I know that I want to see. You know, I'm getting videos recommended to me that align with some of the stuff that I've already been watching, so I think it would be a positive thing.
For me, it's kind of frustrating at times that, you know, it happens. And I think if those algorithms and those methods didn't work, that I wouldn't be spending that extra dollar or that extra purchase on an item or be on social media as long, because it doesn't get you as hooked, you know.